health and happiness of your elderly dependents. People often get their priorities wrong in society today. So concerned are the majority with material objects, they often neglect their own health. Unfortunately, this is a sad consequence of the materialistic world in which we live. However, there are some exceptions, and we should all take pride in that. If you care for another individual in any way, then you are obviously one of those special people. Caring for a relative can be extremely rewarding and enhance your life significantly. However, it can also bring a significant amount of worry and stress, especially if the individual in question is elderly and infirm. There are many elements of life to consider for the individual that you care for that we often take for granted in our own lives. Health is indeed one of them, and perhaps the most important consideration of all. Here is your quick guide to safeguarding the health of elderly relatives under your care. Diet. It is extremely important that you make sure that elderly relatives are fulfilling all of their nutritional requirements on a daily basis. As they can be extremely vulnerable and prone to illness, a healthy diet is paramount in ensuring that they continue to be as healthy and happy as possible. Firstly, any diet should be low in fat and salt. Both dietary substances can slow down recovery from any illness if consumed in large amounts. Salt and fat are both absorbed into the blood and make circulation sluggish. Too much fat can also block the arteries. Instead, you should focus on making sure that the individual gets plenty of fresh fruit and vegetables to provide essential vitamins and minerals for tissue regeneration, as well as plenty of fiber to ensure that bowel action is regular. Mental state. You should do all you can to make sure that your elderly relative is happy and comfortable in his or her surroundings. You are in control of his or her everyday life, but establishing a routine can help to make it look like that is not the case. This also alleviates panic and stress. Physical being. You should encourage the senior in your care to get regular health checks to make sure that everything is functioning correctly. Any changes in health should be noted and checked out on at least a 6-weekly basis. This regularity will soon form part of a routine, which would afford the senior in question a level of comfort, but it would also lead to any illnesses and diseases being diagnosed very quickly. This can significantly improve the long-term health of any individual and alert you to anything that may need to be observed in the future. Exercise. A senior may not be physically able to exercise on a daily basis, but getting 20 minutes of gentle exercise 2 or 3 times a week will make them feel infinitely better than if they were to get no exercise at all. Shopping can be considered exercise if he or she is walking around the supermarket. Other similar activities that get the individual out of the house, such as walking a dog or gardening, are also exercise and can improve health in the long term. These activities will all stretch out joints and alleviate stiffness and immobility. It will also improve general health because it gets the juices flowing.
For more content like this, please visit learnforfree.biz.
Content produced and distributed by AllSuperInfo. All rights reserved.
Transform your old articles and ebooks into brand new audio content and use it to create podcasts or videos for your YouTube or TV channel. Visit allsuper.info and ask our live support for details.